Hey everybody, welcome to Frannie Square and to episode 17 of Show and Tell, where it's all about you. Okay, so I know it's Tuesday and we normally do Show and Tell on Sunday, but as I told you, I've been a little bit busy shopping for a house. We found one in Pennsylvania, so now starts a lot of work. Packing, moving, all of that. I will still get on here as often as I can, but please be patient with me. So as far as things coming up this week on the channel, I'm not going to promise too much. I am going to get the flash review of the pony hooks out this week, and I have a really cute idea for some pumpkins for Thanksgiving. So I'm going to try to work on those as well. Don't forget, I have the 3,000 subscriber giveaway going on. 125 skeins of yarn I'm giving away as soon as I hit that 3,000 subscriber mark. We're getting closer and closer, so make sure you enter. Okay. So let's get started. Let's take a look at the projects from you. Our first projects come from Misty Dawn. We've seen her work before. It's always great. Take a look. She said, I've been working on large items this week, so there isn't much. 1. Here's a new bat to join my others. This one is from Jada in Stitches bat tutorial and pattern. I used her ears as feet, then just crocheted a few half double crochet on each side at the top of the head where ears would be. Knotted, and instead of hiding ends, frayed it out for a hairy ear. I love that. What a great idea. Talk about making it your own. And Misty included the link for the tutorial, which I will put in the description below. 2. The other bats I showed a couple of weeks ago. Here they are with their wings. I ended up using Jada's wings with an extra single crochet on the wings. And she also included a link for that tutorial. She said there's a lot you can do with this little body pattern, not just bats. 3. I hung these little ones off a piece of driftwood I have hanging with air plants and other ivy. I like them so much they might just stick around all year. I love that with the wood and the ivy there. I think that looks awesome. 4. A golden slouchy hat someone commissioned. This is a very thin chenille type yarn. It's very soft, cozy, but has little stretch, so not ideal for hats. Interesting, but it is good to take note of the stretch in a yarn. Depending on the project you're doing, you may want more or less stretch. Thank you so much for sending those in, Misty. The next submissions come from Julie Goalie. Take a look. She said, Hi, Frannie. I thought you might like to see what I've been up to. Ski cap for my nephew, grandson, and son-in-laws. I love the ski cap. What a great idea. I never even considered doing a ski cap before. Very original. Matching beanies and a hooded cowl for my daughter. I love the matching beanies. And the hooded cowl with the buttons. That's a great idea. And now I'm working on an Afghan for a cancer patient. So I see 2 pictures here, and I'm not sure if they go together for the same Afghan or if they're 2 different projects. Julie, if you're watching this, let us know in the comments below. I see the pink, and I assume that's for the cancer Afghan, and then there's the striped piece of fabric that you made. And I'm curious as to whether or not those are going to go together or if you're doing 2 different projects. In any case, it all looks great. Thank you so much for sending those in, Julie. The next projects come from Angel Stover. She said, Hi, Frannie. I just found your channel today. Welcome aboard, Angel. Love this idea of show and tell. First 2 photos are of a red and black bumblebee amigurumi my son wanted me to make for one of his kindergarten teachers. Her birthday is on Halloween. That is a great gift and so sweet that your son wanted to make her a gift. Pattern is from Hooked by Robin on YouTube. Third photo is a hat I made for myself. I don't usually make for me. I love it. It looks perfect for the season. It's pumpkin beanie hat based on pattern from Sarah Sack, Posh Pooch Designs on YouTube. She uses a thick yarn. I used a 4-weight just because it is what I had at the time. Last photo is a Spooky Kitty from Complicated Knots, also on YouTube. How adorable is that? Everyone's makes are so fun and different. I agree. Thank you for your time. Have a great week. Crafty well wishes, Angel Stover. Thank you so much for sending those in, Angel. They are fantastic, and I agree with you. I love looking at everybody's makes. The next projects are from Elizabeth Kilgore, also known as Igor Knits on YouTube. She said, both hats are the Ross hat by Smells Like Yarn here on YouTube. It is a super easy free pattern. The green yarn is Lion Brand Mandala Ombre in the color Zen. The tan yarn is a cotton and yak blend I picked up on clearance from a huge yarn shop in Asheville, North Carolina. The Big Twist Serene yarn is going to be a throw pillow cover. I ran out of yarn and will need to get one more skein to complete it. I just love the fabric you can make with the Serene yarn. It is thick and so very soft. Perfect sweater yarn. I love your color choices and your yarn choices. Thank you so much for sending those in, Elizabeth. The next submission comes from Bootsy Ardito. I hope I said that correctly. Take a look. She said, hi Frannie, this was a simple project that I have really enjoyed. They are just granny stitch circles to use as placemats. The YouTube tutorial is from Wow Crochet Designs, and the yarn is Premier Cotton from the Dollar Tree. It was super easy and inexpensive. I am not going to block them properly. Just machine washed and took them out of the dryer when still damp to reshape. This linen I found in my fabric stash almost matches, so we'll whip up some coordinating napkins too. Thank you for your wonderful content. I find your channel so inspiring. Thanks for keeping me on track. Thank you so much, Bootsy, and these projects are great. They're not expensive and they really look so nice. Thank you for sending them. The next project is from one of our regulars, Sharon Densmore, and she's been getting ready for Christmas for a while now. Take a look. She said, hi Frannie, just finished this sweater for another Christmas present. The pattern is from the Wool Story and I used loops and thread, flex from Michaels. I'm pleased with how it turned out and I hope it fits right on her. I have only a few more things to make for presents. Time is growing near. Stay safe, Sharon. Well, Sharon, you are on top of Christmas, and I love this sweater. I really love the pattern. It's so interesting. Thank you for sending it in. The next submission comes from Lisa Mayan, another regular, and she sent me some happy mail. So I got this in the mail. Oh my goodness, look at the front of this card. How adorable is that? Speaking of dogs, I have mine with me. He's keeping me company right now. Take a look. That's Einstein. He likes to keep me company once in a while, and I put out a little crocheted blanket for him. So Lisa said, big thanks for all the little things you do. Here is the butterfly threader. Big end for yarn and little end for thread. Oh, that's great. Look at that. That will definitely come in handy. I think she noticed me struggling with the yarn and the yarn needle. I have also enclosed one of my stitch markers. Thank you for all you do for the yarn family and sharing your knowledge, Lisa Mayan. It is my pleasure, Lisa, and thank you so much for tuning in and sending your projects. And here's the stitch marker she sent. How cute is that? Adorable. I love it. Thank you so much, Lisa. You may have noticed my nails aren't done. There's a reason for that. I'm going to be doing a video on the nail product I use. I've gotten so many questions and compliments on my nails, I figured I'd share my secret. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so on to Lisa's projects. Lisa said, this week I worked with some Karen Cakes chunky yarn trying to make a hat. Spent 2 days crocheting and frogging. I love that you share that with us, Lisa, because you're so experienced. You do so many projects and you still frog. And I think it's so important for people to know that. I did finish a hat and neck warmer with red heart, soft essential in pink for my booth, and a crocheted crop top for my cousin's daughter. It's from a 70s pattern found at Yarnspiration's site. Have a great time house hunting, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. It was so much fun looking for a house. Now I can't wait to decorate it once we get in. And I love that top. That is very 70s looking. And 70s is my favorite era, as I've said many times. Thank you so much for sending those in, and thank you for the happy mail. Okay, so those were all the projects for this week. If you'd like to submit your work for the show and tell, send pictures and descriptions of your work to my email address at franniesquare@gmail.com. I love seeing all the work, and so does the community. I hear it over and over again that this is a favorite segment of many of our viewers. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.